What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new EZA for the physical LR BUUTENKS here. So he did get an EZA in the EX part of the 9th anniversary alongside with the STR Vegito. So we did get a video already for the Vegito. Hopefully you guys managed to check that one out. So now we're going to do one for the Buuhan. So let's put a team together. Let's run him in a event and let's see how good he's going to perform. All right, so we are running a team with the Android 21 as the leader because she is a Majin power 170%, and then she also gives 30% to power absorption and transformation boost, which this BUUTENKS is on. So we wanted to give him a proper 200% leader skill. And on top of that, with the rotation that we currently have, we are getting the support from this EZA Buu. So he was a 50% support unit. Now he is a 60% support. And then on top of that, we're also getting an additional 30% attack and 50% defense from this Buu Piccolo. So we do have a lot of support on this rotation. So we are sitting at 424k defense right now. We'll go ahead and get all that right there. So what this Buu does is he greatly raises attack on his 12th key, raises defense for one turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. He stacks defense on his 18 key, greatly raises attack for one turn and causes mega colossal damage. He recovers 20% HP at the start of every turn. It's key plus 2 attack and defense 200%. He has a great chance to activate guard against all attacks. And then he has a medium chance to evade the enemy's attacks. He gets a additional key plus 2 per type key sphere obtained, launches an additional super, and then gets an additional attack and defense plus 50% and activates guard against all attacks for one turn from appearing, or when HP is 90% or lower at the start of the turn. And he gets an additional dodge chance plus 20% and survives an attack that would KO you one time when receiving an attack at 80% or lower HP. And then he recovers 12% HP at the end of every turn if HP is 50% or lower. So let's see what kind of attack stat this this BUUTENKS can do. 9.4 million. So we're getting basically like 90% support here. And then defensively, so we raise our defense right there. And then now we're going to be stacking attack in our 12th key super. So this is the additional from the passive, and our hidden potential one actually did not proc. So we had no additional from the hidden potential. The other thing I'm worried about is this Buu Piccolo is really old now, and I'm worried that he might take damage if he does get hit. Oh yeah. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, whew. Okay. Also, with those animations for that Super Buu, I feel like he had I feel like they made him a long time ago, and they released them kind of late because those animations and him not like talking or anything like that kind of gives off that vibe that he was made a long time ago and they released him just really late. But that's just me, you know, conspiracy thinking and all that. So I try to run this like a little bit more difficult fight, just because I did want to see, you know, like what kind of buildup we can do with the BUUTENKS. Now the only thing I'm worried about is trying to find more friends, like the Android 21s on the friends list, because this was the only one that I was able to find. So hopefully we don't die or anything like that, and then we just can't, you know, we just can't get a chance to find another friend. I mean, we could run a 180% lead, but I'd prefer not to. Okay, and we're just gonna die right there. That's cool. Thank you, Super Boo. I'm glad that your EZA was so generational that you could take an attack from base form Trunks. Let me hop into a different event. Let's see if maybe, you know, this team might be able to survive somewhere else. All right, so we hopped into the Bio Broly red zone here. So turn 1, we are linked up with the STR Super Boo. So we're getting 5 out of 6 links here. We're sitting at 368k defense. And then plus we also are getting support from the Buu Piccolo on the end there. So let's grab that. Who are you getting attacked by? That one? Okay. So we'll give you that and we'll give you that. So, I mean, we're starting out at pretty easy 9 million attack stats, which isn't bad, especially with us stacking attack. So there is the additional that we get from the passive, and we can still get a hidden potential super to happen as well. Perfect. So we just double stacked our attack right there. Plus we did stack defense because we got the 18 key off. So we'll be able to see what our defense is like next rotation. And mind you, we won't have the support, of course, but you can still see, you know, see what kind of numbers we're going to be rocking with. We'll throw you off rotation because we want to try to we'll try to get you on rotation as well, because you can hit us with some 60% support numbers. We'll be happy with 60% support numbers, of course. All right, so I figure this might be a little bit of a better fight for us. I think because we should be able to have, I think we're going to be type disadvantage going up against that Bio Broly anyway. So I think it might work out in our favor. Though I do want to I want to make sure that we get the transformation in the video. And for him, his transformation is we activate when HP is 50% or more starting from the 4th turn of battle. So obviously we won't get it right here. Let's do this. We're sitting what, 415k defense? Yeah, so that's what, 6 out of 7 links active. And then we do want to make sure that we can transform the STR. The STR one as well. And to get him to transform, we need to be between 80 and 100% HP starting from the 5th turn. So when he comes back around next turn, as long as we're over that threshold, then we should be okay. Now, how do I want to play this? I think we'll just do it like this. Give you that and give you that. So as long as this Buu Piccolo can just, you know, survive this first attack or dodge it, we should be good. Oh, please dodge this. Don't get hit by a super. Oh, my God. All right, well, we'll hop right back in and we'll try to get back to the same spot, and hopefully he doesn't ruin it for me again. So I will be right back. All right, so we are here finally on turn 5. Unfortunately, I did take a little bit of damage on turn 4, so that's why we got the Buu Piccolo out here. But we can transform, and we want to get the obviously the Ultimate Gohan or Buuhan out. So let's go ahead and transform him and get that out real quick. Actually, do I have that turned on? No, we don't. Okay, so let me get this turned on, and boom, let's get this activated. Yeah, those animations are so old. We definitely can get some new ones, I would say. All right, so yeah, so we're getting what was it? Four links active here. We're sitting at 903k defense. So now that we have Buhan out, so he raises attack and defense for 4 turns and causes colossal damage to the enemy on his 12 key. He raises attack and defense for 4 turns, causes mega colossal damage and seals on his 18 key. So passive wise, he recovers 20% HP at the start of turn, gets key plus 5, attack and defense 250%, launches an additional super for 3 turns after appearing, activates guard against all attacks, has a high chance to evade the enemy's supers, or just enemy attacks. He launches an additional super attack. So the way that it is he'll launch an additional super. So he can do that for 3 turns. Then he launches another additional super from his passive. And then the hidden potential one can kick in as well. So he can super up to 4 times. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 50%. And nullifies enemies' actions once with an 18 key for 5 turns from appearing. He gets an additional attack and defense 100% from turn 6 when he appears. He seals the enemy's super attacks for 5 turns once only. Unfortunately, he won't be able to because we can't seal this Bio Broly. And then when the turn ends with 50% or more HP, temporarily gain an additional attack plus 50%. And recover 10% HP when ending the turn with 50% or less. So when the turn ends, if we have 50% or more HP, we'll get an additional attack plus 50%. So here, like I said, we do have what is it, 4? Yeah, we got 4 out of 7 links active, and plus we are getting the boost from or the support from the Blue Piccolo on the end here. So of course 903k defense. Let us get this attack stat going and see what kind of damage we're gonna actually be able to do. This should tickle us, right? Oh, we're gonna dodge it. The dodge kicked in. Yeah, so 11.6 million. Not a bad attack stat by any means. So we cancel that. So this is the first part of the passive where he gets the additional. And then this is the second part of the passive where he gets the additional. And then we can still get a hidden potential one to kick in. Which we did, but it was just a normal. So attack wise, I mean, the damage is good. Damage is definitely good. I mean, we are guarding against all attacks, and then we get a high chance to dodge. So I'd say Buhan is, or this BUUTENKS that goes into Buhan, I'd say that he's actually a pretty good EZA. Top 5, maybe not. Like LR wise in the game, maybe not, but still very impressive. All right, so just wanted to at least get that in the video for us. We'll do this. We'll float off the 50% support. I don't know if I don't even know if this Bio Broly will last that long, but it would be interesting to see if we can get him with an additional 60% support. You know, just for some giggles and stuff like that. But unless he keeps recovering HP, I don't think it's gonna happen. I feel like we're gonna start doing too much damage to him here. And maybe even like next turn we might do too much damage. But depending on how many attacks this 21 does, she might be the one that actually takes him out. Just kidding. She's not gonna do enough damage, unfortunately. So we should be good. Okay, how many attacks are you gonna do here? 21. We should be okay here. Yeah, we're okay. The one thing I can say about this team though is there's a lot of healing that this team can do. We'll just leave you alone for now. So right here, we're sitting at a 1.17 million defense. I did not mean to grab those, but it's fine. So it does the same job. So yeah, we're sitting at 1.1 million defense. That was post last super. So what are we at now? 18 million. So yeah, this is after raising our attack for 4 turns. Attack and defense. So yeah, needless to say, this Buuhan will definitely hit very hard. He might be, honestly, he might be one of the harder hitting extreme class units. I guess Broly would probably hit just a little bit harder than him. I guess like the Broly trio could potentially hit harder too, depending on how many orbs you get. But I mean, still, you know, this BUUTENKS really does need a little bit of a better team, because his problem is his only 200% leader skill is this Android 21. So unfortunately, he's just kind of stuck in a weird limbo right now until we get a better, I don't know. They have to give us either like a really good like Fat Majin Buu or a Kid Buu or something that can lead lead Majin power and actually give them a proper team to be ran on. I feel like that's kind of the issue right now, is they just don't have a proper team to be ran on, because Android 21, even though she is a great leader, I don't think that she's not really helping this team out any. That's kind of the big problem, is she's not really helping anybody out. Whereas if we get like a Kid Buu or something like that, he would tremendously help out this team. You can even make him like a Majin Power support unit or something like that. I mean, that would help him out even more. Yeah, well, I wanted to get the 60% support on there, but of course, you know, it wasn't going to happen, and here we go. But at least we managed to get to see the attack stats of that Buu. So, you know, again, EZA wise, they did do a very good EZA for him. They made him tremendously better than what he was. So hopefully whoever's in the kitchen over there at Dokkan and cooking up these EZAs for all the LRs, I hope that he stays in there and he just keeps making these EZAs as big bangers as he has been. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it, consider hitting that like button, and if you are new here, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.